Hey church, I was preparing for the devotional, and while I was preparing, I got a letter that I want to read to you. What made it unusual is I got a letter from Moses. It took a while to get here, but he thought this letter would help you, so I want to read the letter I received from Moses. Hey Joel, my name is Moses. I heard you were interested in me and thinking about doing a devotional on me, so I wanted to write to share my story. Sometimes people get my story a bit mixed up, thinking I was some kind of a great hero. The truth is, my story is somewhat the exact opposite. I was born in a hostile environment. The times were strange. Growing up was weird for me as I was never sure where I belonged. I suppose you could say I was a basket case. Moses has a weird sense of humor. My life and my people were in jeopardy, being in captivity as slaves in Egypt. When I was 3 months old, my mom thought the best thing to do was to give me up, so she put me in a basket and stuck me in the river. She did that because Pharaoh's daughter was known to bathe in that river. The princess adopted me into her home. She knew I needed to be nursed, so she sent my sister to find the woman to nurse me, and of course my sister found my mom. My mom loved me. Now I see God's hand at work, but honestly, at that time it was really confusing. The person who adopted me was very different from me. Religiously, she was different. She and her family looked different. She named me Moses, which means found me in the river. Not the most creative name, but it seems to have stuck on well enough. Joel, I spent the first 40 years never really belonging with people who raised me. I was different. They knew I was different, and I knew it. I didn't fit, not like the other kids. I was only part royalty and the other part slave. This was not easy for me, and knowing where I truly belonged was very hard. For the 40 years of my life, deep in my soul, I felt unaccepted, unloved, unwanted. I just wanted to fit in somewhere. I wanted to belong, and as a result, I got wounded, and I was dealing with anger issues and insecurity issues. I could go on and on. What matters, Joel, is God met me on the backside of a mountain, and He healed me. When I had no hope for life, having made a series of mistakes, all because I was trying to be someone others expected me to be or who I thought I should be. That's when God met me for the first time. When I took a step towards God, I finally discovered who I was and who He called me to be. I am still amazed that when everyone else discarded me, and I even discarded myself, God showed up. The fact that He did it in the form of a burning bush still kind of bewilders me, but I suppose it means He can show up to anyone, anywhere, for whatever form best helps us know He is present. I think it's kind of silly that people see me as a great deliverer. Honestly, I was just someone trying to find home, a place to belong. God gave me a place to belong. He used me for His purpose. I have learned that my story is also the story of many others. I hope my story, Joel, might just help someone there. Whoever feels like they don't quite fit in, like there's no place really to belong, and they find themselves in the desert all alone like I did, that was me. And then God showed up, like He wants to show up to everyone. I hope my story inspires someone to reach out to God. Please feel free to use it. Your friend, Mo. Reach out to God. He wants you to belong to Him. Have a great day, guys.